Keep it going. Fuck you and your onion. Thank you. Good night. We're going to be calm, okay? We're going to be good. We're gonna be good. I promise not to scream, yell. I don't want to be that guy. You know, I don't want to be screaming all the time. Number one, it is still a little hot in this room. Number two, you know, don't say hi, daddy, to me. I do like that. Never mind. Don't let me take it out on you, you know. I went to Costco and I put in my, I took my contacts out this morning. I say this morning, you guys know it was like 4. I pull this out of my eye, whatever this is, this hair, this splinter. And now my eye, it's just constantly watering, but just the one eye, you know, and then you do the old lady thing where I like keep a kerchief, you know, and I try to go up here in the corner, you know. But like also then compounded it by, I think I packed myself a marijuana crucible to smoke. And oh my God, like it's just like there's something in it or it got scratched or something and it's brutal. And then of course you fire up the lights in here. There's so many bright lights. We could turn it down. We could turn it into a nice casual evening, but you know, whatever. But I'm trying to not be nuts. But I know that's also not practical. So I will be insane for the duration of not only this show, but probably for my life. So, you know, you've tuned into that. I've always been a bit of a fucking nut. But, you know, I've full on switched over now, I think, you know. I'm to the point where let's ride the lightning, as Metallica would say. But welcome. Thanks for tuning in. It is late at night on a Wednesday. You've got better things to do. God knows I've got better things to do. But let's chill out. And by the way, thank you for subscribing on Twitch if you're watching this live, because that means you're getting all this stuff in real time. The people on the podcast haven't had anything since Saturday, I don't think. So, you know, and I think I've done probably 7 hours since then. So, what's the holdup, Patrick? I don't know. I watched Twister this evening. I got really high and watched Twister. And if you want to see bad effects in a film, but also, you know, an enjoyable romp through the world, apathy comes in handy. Just have to learn to develop it. Yeah, I guess that's true. But also I think it's gonna get a lot worse before, you know, I think it really is like people who like fucking don't stop thinking about shit, who can't, you know, stop having anxiety, and then just kind of spin out of control into psychosis. Thai Rivera is probably very smart because he is insane. But, I don't know if that's an excuse to act how he acts and to lie. It's mostly the lies, I think, When you boil it down, that's what started all the shit. But I'm just watching like this. I know like who does this, but I'm watching this stupid Inquisition today with the Tim Cook and the Mark Zuckerberg and and I know I already talked about this earlier, but the funny thing about the whole thing was every time they got most of this hearing was about pretty much them stomping out the little people. Whether it's Apple charging 30% for their in-app purchases and subscriptions and stuff. Like imagine your Netflix, you're charging $9.99 a month. I don't know what Netflix is. $9.99 a month or whatever for Netflix, and they're going to take 30% if somebody signs up for Netflix through Apple. Like, it's fucking retarded, right? They're like 30%, $3 for nothing. Patrick, head up, Patrick. You sound defeated. No, I'm just really, really high. I'm in vicinity of my bong, and I just partook of that. It's late at night. I've had a relaxing evening. I'm chill. You might say defeated because all you've heard me do is yell for 2 days. I'm chill. I'm over that. We're in the cool night. If I'm doing, this is the Johnny B shift, the overnights. Yeah, baby. Is Johnny B broadcasting, by the way? And can we get what time is he on? Oh, you're a high guy. I figure a guy with Tesla stock would have a better bong. The thing is, the bong is actually good, but it is disgusting. It is in dire need of a cleaning. Here is the problem. Every time I go to buy alcohol, which is what I use to clean the bong really well, like the water isn't that dirty. It's really the bong that's got some buildup that you want to get out. But the effective way to clean that is with like a above 90% alcohol solution and some rock salt. And every time I go to Costco, including today, no alcohol. They haven't had alcohol in forever. They had hand sanitizer today. 2 big bottles for $8. Oh my God. I loaded up my cart and acted like it was supermarket sweeps with Guy Frutteri. Is he Italian? What is that? Fieri. That's Italian, right? But he doesn't look Italian. I mean, he looks like he was created in the back of a TGI Fridays. Because you're high. If you have Tesla stock, it's going to fail, and you're going to look so foolish. Elon is a madman. Yeah, it's kind of what I like about it. He's crazy, by the way. I think he's arguing with Bill Gates now. If I was Bill Gates, I would have Twitter checked that motherfucker. Maybe Twitter's cool again. Should we all look into that? Somebody open up an investigation. Find out for me. Who's still tweeting? Who's like the big tweeters? Because I just feel like nobody's tweeting. Like Instagram and Orchid are the big networks. Cosplays. Oh, cool. Welcome. But yeah, we can continue this Thai Rivera stuff. Although I have lost my wind for it. You like stop giving a fuck because you don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? I come on here during the daytime. I act like this shit is my job. 90% alcohol is a bastard defined right now. Yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Linux Gamecast. Cool. What do you do? Do you run a Linux game show where you talk about how to install kernel? They have alcohol on Amazon again. Last night I checked. Well, cool. Why don't you send me a bookmark? I'd love that kind of greeting card. stocking stuffer. Yeah, send that over to me because I need to order some. It needs to be clean. It's a nice bong, but it's a bad maintenance plan that it's got me on. Let's open up the Thai tweets and get it popping. But also I wanted to talk about Josh Denny. And also, what did you get at Costco? Oh, man. Thank you so much for asking. That means a lot to me. Just all the usual stuff, mostly bacon. How do we do this? Here is his Facebook. Now, does NLO take calls anymore? Yeah, man. Take calls all the time. Most of the time, everybody's retarded, though. I will tell you that. It doesn't matter. Even if you're somebody that, I know. It's better not. I mean, all we need is another Curran calling in, not understanding what's going on, and then somehow simultaneously roasting you. I bet he got peanut butter pretzel bites. Is that a real thing? Peanut butter stuffed pretzel bites? Is that a real thing that they have at Costco? Ooh. I was looking at on the way out. I was looking at the pizza they have there, by the way. The Costco pizza. Have you ever seen that? It's so thick. I can't imagine getting a slice of it. But it's so thick and doughy. And I watched them measure out a bowl of cheese and plop it down on it. It looked fucking disgusting. The worst. Yeah, I've never tried it. These are my new cigarettes, by the way. Toothpicks. I'm addicted to them. Hardcore. Actually, the best. You are crazy if you think you're even going to convince me of that. Can you imagine? There's no way. I'm watching it's like Dominicans are making it, and they're trapped in some glass prison. It looks fucking horrible. Fight me. The worst. Yeah. Price plus size. How much is the pizza? It's Costco, so it's $1. Everything is $1. It's like a churro, $1. Pizza, $1. Drink, $1. It's like IKEA with their cinnamon buns and their meatballs. Amongst shit quality tier pizzas, can't feed a family of rural trash for less. Oh, you do see that. You do see a dad carrying 3 of these monstrous. These things are, you know what I mean? They're 24-inch rims. They have big ones, I think. They have 30. Can we look up Costco pizzas now? I am fucking curious. Costco pizza. This will be great. Oh my God, I forgot to pay my internet bill. Google wants to know my location. You can eat a bag of crust. People want to know, look at this. People want to know if you can place an order for Costco online. Imagine ordering pizza for your family and swinging by. It's $1.95 with a soda pop. Oh my God. You get a giant slice of pizza. Costco pizza sauce robot. I'm in Australia. Costco is the bee's knees. Let's just go to photos, I think. This is going to be our best bet. Oh, yeah. See, I can see how white trash thinks this looks great. And I can see how this girl thinks that's Instagram worthy. This is probably Australia. People in Australia would love it, though. Like, they just opened one in Perth. They opened one in Perth, like, right before the coronavirus shit started popping off. Upper crust, Costco. Look how thick that crust is. Look at this guy's pizza. This doesn't look good. That looks like cheese soup. And I bet, Australians, this looks like a palmy. I don't know what accent that was. That was shit. Look at this pepperoni. You got some red pepper flakes on there. I think each pizza has 2 to 3 pounds of cheese. Great. That one looks almost thin crust. Now, do they make a thin crust? Because maybe that's different. But I'm just telling you, everyone I've ever seen looks like this. Look at this article. It says these facts about Costco's 18-inch $9.95 pizza. Is that how much that pizza is? It's a Parma, not Parmy. No, that's not true. It depends on where you are. You know that. If you're Australian, you know that. It's a Parmy some places. It's Parma other places. Fight me. Because if you're in Victoria, I'm pretty sure you're saying Parmy. But if you're in Victoria, I'm pretty sure you have COVID-19. Okay, let's find... what's this one? This one looks like it has apples. Their pizzas take under a minute to prep. Hold on, I want to go back to that Bro Bible article. $9.95, okay? To be fair, $3 is $1 in Australia. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Is this Australia, though? I don't know. Bro Bible. I'm getting to the age where the extended weekend afternoon trip to Costco sounds more appetizing than a night out drinking alcoholic beverages and getting laughed at by the opposite sex. Yes, I also call jeans dungarees and wear Velcro shoes. Who's asking? I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing this with you, a stranger, if Costco wasn't the one-stop shop for total happiness. All right, let me see what you know. $1.99 for a single slice. I don't see any facts. He said these 18 facts. So... yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good to me. It's too thick. Look at this. This looks like, some sort of casserole on a plate. Look at this. Undercooked, doughy. And again, I'm aware of the pizza I just showed you guys the other day. It looked like garbage, but so does this. This looks so puffed up and gross. Only New South Wales calls it a parmy. I don't believe that. I haven't been gone that long. Come at me, bro. It's fucked up. Looks like Curran cooked it in foil on the grill. Yeah. He'll fucking go nuts if you say that, dude. And here you go. Here's an example of a family buying 4. And this guy carried them out, and they all think it's a great deal. The kids are eating it. Everybody's laughing. The toddler eats half a slice. It's like, ha, 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 ha. Everybody's going to have diabetes by age 17. Isn't it fun? Let's go to Ty's tweets. I haven't checked in on anything new that he has tweeted. Let's refresh the page. Official voice for the downtrodden. Now, what really upsets me is today, after the show, I found out that pretty much it's the truth, Patrick. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? I will kill for a chicken bake right now. I never had one of those things. It looks disgusting. A chicken bake? If you guys don't know what this is, do they have that in Australia? Because I don't know if they have the same thing. It's basically like a loaf of bread, and somehow they bake in this weird cheese goo, from what it looks like, and bacon, I guess, and chicken. And it just looks liquid. It looks toxic, man. It's called a parma. It's the truth. Shut the fuck up. I don't like that stuff. New York style thin is where it's at, to be honest. They don't have that at Costco, though, right? That's not a thing. Like an option you can get at Costco. Holy fuck, what did I just do to this computer? Hold on, guys. Did I lose you? Shit. All right. Yeah, no. As far as I know, they don't have a thin crust, but it doesn't matter. In Twitter, he's hashtag unbothered. He isn't, man. He's got 5,000 followers. He's not a hashtag on Twitter. You're out of your goddamn gourd. You think he's trending? My wedding song, he says. This is the perfect tweet from earlier today. My mom saw the picture of me wearing the MAGA hat and asked me if I was trying to get my ass kicked. If you ever wondered where my family is, like, and then like 3 laughing emojis. If you ever wondered, he thinks people are stumbling around wondering what he's up to. It's bananas. Like the idea that you think that, you know, look at the laughing emojis he's chosen to use here. If you ever wondered what my family is like, it's like, what are the conversations he thinks the rest of us are having in his head? I'm sorry, I'm having really uncomfortable cotton mouth. Their acai bowls are pretty good. You think does Costco really have an acai bowl? That sounds untrue, I will say. So don't bullshit the bullshitter, man. And also, what is this GIF he tweeted? This like weird Karen.
A little bit. I was going to give it to you after class, but now you're going to have to wait and go get it at the office after school. I'm not putting up with it, darling. Out in the hall. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, now, did everybody get that on number 37? Miss Benson, do I need to escort you to the office myself, darling? I'll be right back. Miss Benson, are you looking at your cellular device, or do my eyes deceive me? I may have been born at night, Miss Benson, but I wasn't born last night. Give it here. And you better not give me a faking like you did last time. Yeah, I ain't stupid, y'all. Yeah.
He retweeted this. So, here's all I'm saying, and hear me out. You know, this guy is not funny enough, smart enough, or nearly good enough of a person to be acting like he's on a pedestal, teaching other people anything. From what I can tell, it's basic bitch stuff. Period. But I'll tell you this about him. He is a lying, hypocritical piece of shit. Landry Miller, everybody. Give it up for him. No, I'm just kidding. Thai Rivera. So, here's what's going on. After the show today, and we are taking your emails over at secrets@nobodylikesonions.com. Send me the screenshots. I am not throwing away my shots. That's my new slogan. But seriously, send me your screenshots over at secrets@nobodylikesonions.com. We are finding out amazing things about Thai Rivera. Thai Rivera tried to smear a female comedian in the area, Amy Blackwell, smear her name by making her out to be a racist, recording her in secret, and then trying to ruin her in Phoenix. To this day, some people still have this association that she's a racist because of Ty. He led her in conversation while she was secretly being recorded and made her out to be racist. Now, I haven't heard the recording. I've just heard the allegations. I don't tell where it's from, but we keep them secret over here, okay? Everything here that you just heard is a secret. Now, I've heard some more. I heard, and we've all seen when Ty posts on social media, he's very particular about how people respond, how people interact with him on any kind of a basis, okay? This includes comments, reactions on posts, etc., etc. He's really weird about it. He lets people on to, he friends to people, and he's like, now y'all behave if you're on my page. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? We get it, Magoo. He's working with another comic. They're driving home. Ty had posted a story earlier in the day on an Instagram or a Facebook. This comic accidentally hit a reaction emoji. On the story. It made Ty's phone vibrate, and he lost his damn mind. Then he had to go into his phone and clear out, the badge or whatever. And then he started texting angrily to the comic. And this is real. Said, I could fuck you up and take away work from you. But I won't do that because I'm a good guy. And then he goes on stage and passive aggressively talks about the comic, but doesn't say his name. Can you imagine if Thai Rivera is ever on stage before me and goes up and he's just and there's the comic in the room that I don't like, and then I have to go up after him? I am going to do a whole set about how he should be made to apologize to Asian people. He's pretty much the Rachel Dolezal of Mexico. Only two can keep a secret? No, but that's true. This is a guy, and I just want you to understand why this is crazy, because it really is nuts when you break it down. He don't know me. He comes to a post on my page about people writing posts on Facebook, because that's all I really post about is how dumb people are who post on Facebook. He comes over onto my thing, comments, I make an interaction back to him that busts his brain so much that he goes, that was catty and I didn't like it. Unfriended. Unfriends me. Runs back to his page. Posts a complete bullshit lie about what I said. You know what I mean? He doesn't even write what was said actually. He says what he interpreted, which was wrong. And then how he's a hero. You know, it's all pat him on the back, circle jerk, horse shit, which is what most of this kid's life is, you know. And when I say kid, he's older than most of your granddad's ghosts. The guy's a fucking creep. So that's how this fucking started, okay? He wrote this whole thing about how basically I was rooting against comics working right now. Like, don't work during coronavirus. You know? That's what he thought. It wasn't true at all. He just made that up in his head and then patted himself on the back for defending comics working. And here we have two cases. One, first thing we got today, okay? And it's a secret. He tried to smear Amy Blackwell's name. This is another comic, which to this day has affected her reputation, from what I understand. You know, and me bringing it up on this show, that's not helping bury it. But we got that. We got that today. Number 2 today, we got another secret. Thai Rivera can't stand it that a person he worked with accidentally tapped an emoji response and lost his mind and made a subtle threat at losing a comic work. Okay? Ty tried to cuck you and you simped him. That's where we're at. Fuck yeah. Sure. That all sounds right. That all checks out in my mind because I'm high as fuck.
Smoke weed every day.
Got him. I heard Ty smokes meth with the amazing Jonathan. Wow. Did you really hear that? That's crazy. But you know what? I believe it if it comes up in our chat. As far as I'm concerned, it's just another secret. So poor men, guys. Secrets at nobodylikesonions.com. It doesn't matter if they're true or not. We don't care. You know? If it's a secret, it means it may or may not be true. This is page 6. You know what I mean? This is the gossip column. I only know one guy that references Amazing Jonathan. That documentary, though, on Hulu was pretty crazy. And if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to ruin it. It's a secret. Imagine if you just started coughing. Okay. Well, that's that, you know. Basically, this guy is a hypocritical pile of dog shit. If you don't get where I'm going with this. And it's no secret that we're on to him. It is what it is. Would you guys, we can do a couple things now, you know. And no, I'm not going to dive into some of the other local drama here. That's for another day. We need to see how things play out with this Thai situation. But I'm also, you know, pretty close to figuring out who's doing this DDoSing to me. I got to tell you, there's some interesting clues, but it's pretty fucked up. I don't know. I think it actually works better this way, though. Secret chats. Tell everybody your secret. Well, you know, you can post your secrets over on ThaiRiveraComedy.com. Don't forget. Let's go check how that website's doing. Let's give this an old reload. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. No new comments. Come on, guys. It's like people are tired of it, But this is a great place to go post your secrets. Whisper. Ty acts like an angry lesbian. Yeah. Well, would you guys, that brings up a great point. Would you guys care to actually see how Ty acts? Would you care to see that? Because we have an exclusive video leaked from a show. He acts like an angry lesbian bitching about every commercial he sees. Ty probably has a friend in Anonymous. Let me tell you something. If Ty is the one doing this to me, I will not stop beating his body with his own arms. Big bully style. Big bully's all in it. Getting jiggy with it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's go to this folder here. Let's fire up this video. Now, last week, Ty was bragging with this flyer he put up that he was doing this gig over at the Ola Cantina, senior tadpoles, as it were. And fuck is it cringe, man. Now look, what I'm not going to do in this video is make fun of him doing the gig, taking the gig, and doing what he has to do to survive. God knows the guy needs a new radiator or air conditioner or whatever. Imagine this motherfucker driving around in no air conditioning in 120 degree Las Vegas heat. And August is going to be one goddamn 30. Like, fuck. And he's driving around no air conditioning doing $25 and $50 shows. God bless his elderly little heart. He rents a garage over some fucking sunflower seed salesman's house. Like, who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? But clearly life's not going well. When your life highlight is a picture of you looking like something Speed Racer threw up on Comedy Central over 10 years ago. First time on Comedy Central, it's like, why weren't the other times highlights? Oh, wait, there weren't any? Cool. Dangerous to cling on to rungs of an empty ladder, my friend. I'll tell you that much. Watch your back. We're coming for you. I don't know what I'm saying. But let's get into it. He posted up, he went and did this show at the fucking Chanceless Casino or whatever. I have no fucking clue where he went. And again, no, to any comics watching, like, I get it, man. Like, I do shitty gigs. And sometimes, by the way, got him, in some ways, I've dropped my toothpick, which is frustrating on many levels. The old Oyo. No, I don't think it was there. This is like a restaurant, you know what I mean? Somewhere. But he posted it, he did it live on Facebook Live. So then after that, he saved it and posted it elsewhere, like YouTube and shit. Like, check out my new vid. Now, there's a couple issues with this, but most of it, hey man, thank you so much for subscribing, man. That means a lot to me, coming from where I'm at, going to where you're being. That means so much to the kids and the fams. We're doing it. We're really making it happen, bruh. It's getting lit. Okay, here we go. This guy, not only did this horrible gig. When I say horrible gig, I'm not insulting the fucking guy. And no, I don't give a fuck about him booking me. I want that to be very clear. Oh, he's afraid to trash a gig because he doesn't want to upset. I don't know the fucking booker, and I give two shits, about the 7 drunks clapping in a room. Also, at the same time, don't judge Ty for doing the gig. You know, and in a way, I am jealous that he gets to go do gigs right now. I just can't. You know, I can't afford to. What with the new baby on the way? Get the fuck out of here. Could be twins again too, which I'm very upset about. Booker T. Washington. Yeah. No, these are great bits. Keep it coming. It's all good stuff. Okay, so Ty posted the vid. And we'll talk about it. We'll get into it. Let's make it full screen, I guess. Let's fucking just blow it up. So here we are. And again, this is a Facebook Live situation. The sound is dog shit. The fact that you would do this Facebook Live, fine. But then you would hear, you would see the set you did. It's horrible. And you would not pass that forward and share that on. You would not do that as a human to anyone. And B, you know, the sound. Why would you ever fucking do this? All right, here we go. Let's make it pop. Wow, fuck, what happened here? Okay, here we go. Thai Rivera live. I hope there's a frozen margarita machine running in the background. It's worse than that, dude. It's so bad. So you know he doesn't have a good phone. It's like, I've heard Huawei's do better. And that's a sick fucking burn right there, bro. You ain't heard him like that in a while. Hot shit! All right, so did it settle in that that's what we're up for? It's not great, right? Was this recorded in the break room of a Taco Bell? Fuck yeah, man. Got him. Yeah, it's fucking bad, dude. Here we go.
Fucking signs off on like a Native American fucking PSA and shit. He had a tear and shit. I guess only a couple of us remember that commercial.
Okay, so this is the host. It's just, you know, again, this is a week ago, so like shit is not going well. Like again, I don't want to get into it with the mask wearers and shit. Like I'm done arguing about your intelligence or selfishness. You know, do what you want to do. I just wish there was a way to stamp you motherfuckers. I do wish there was a way where if you're like, I'm not wearing a mask, I'm going out, when the hospital beds are running out, that they're gonna, you know, not take you before me. If this is Brant Tucker, I'll be mad. Brant Tobler. No. This is gonna be Thai Rivera. I don't know who this guy is. I think this might be that Trevor Trey's Malagai. Either way, like whatever. God, my cotton mouth is fucked.
All right, guys. Next week we got a great week. We got a great show. Make sure you come out for that. But let's get to your headline. Y'all ready? No. Come on, get your headline.
So we're about to see Thai headline. Okay.
Yeah, it got a little rowdy right there. But hey, guys, put your hands together. You know we love them. I don't want to take up too much time. Yeah, let's get that round of applause going for Lee Bonnie.
So we've got a room where no one's wearing a mask. Okay. No one is wearing a mask. Nope, it's pandemic. Okay. No one's wearing a mask in this room. People are walking around. The bartender's not wearing a mask. This is nuts. And he's telling you about next week's show. Before the headliner goes on, is that normal? Yeah, at some clubs it is. There's no rules, baby. You can book Ty as a headliner.
Hilarious, the truthful Ty Rivera.
What's up, guys? I put this on Facebook Live so people can see me eat shit at home.
I put this on Facebook
Gonna
Live.
get a costume and go out in the street.
I put this on Facebook Live so people can see me eat shit at home. That's it. That is it. We are all in. He knows it was a bad move. This video is shot in 140p.
I'm up here, maskless, like a sinner.
I'm up here maskless like a sinner. I'm counting about 5 audience members.
You know, I am tired of people with the fucking mask. I am really tired. If you choose to wear a mask, I'm in support. That's your thing. You want to wear a mask? Cool, wear a fucking mask. I personally do not wear a fucking mask. And I hate that people give me a hard time about it. They're like, you must hate people. No, I don't hate people. I don't give a fuck about people.
So there you go. I don't hate people. I just don't give a fuck about people. Okay, I'm not wearing a mask. By the way, it's a law at this point. You know what I mean? It's a law at this point. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. And he actively is trying to ruin comics' careers and bragging about it. This, it's disgusting. There's so many reasons I should want to vomit looking at you, and that shouldn't be the first one. So it's really sad that you've done this to me.
Everybody arguing all the time. Black lives matter. All lives matter. No lives matter, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care. Go out and get more fucking toilet paper. Do whatever the fuck you have to do. Don't judge me for what the fuck I...
Like, this is last week, okay? He's saying go get more toilet paper. Like, nobody's been out of toilet paper in like 4 months.
People were mad at me because I was still hooking up on Grindr while they stripped me for me.
This, guys, I would have never known this. I would have never noticed this if this whole thing didn't happen, okay? This has blown my goddamn mind just now, and I haven't watched this yet. What's happening? He's the same on stage that he is on Facebook. He is literally just like... People are still mad at me because I was hooking up with guys on Grindr during the pandemic. It's like nobody's mad at you. Like nobody is mad at you. People are mad at me because he thinks that we are all running around with some complex opinions about him and wondering things like, I wonder what his mom's like. I wonder how he handles this. I wonder why he reacted so hard. I wonder why he went off on those Trump supporters so much. It's like nobody gives a fuck, dude. People are mad at me because I hooked up. No, they ain't. Like nobody's mad. Next week, he'll be performing at your local Applebee. Again, I'm not mad at it. We've all taken bad gigs. I just would never do it on Facebook Live. Like, that's just crazy. Any gig footage that gets out looking like this is embarrassing, dude. Like, of course.
But I didn't know. You ran out and grabbed all the toilet paper. I stocked up as much dick as I could possibly get.
Like, I don't think, dude, people come out to fucking shows and, film these shows, and you don't want that shit up. You're working on new jokes. Like, obviously, this is not a good set. He shouldn't be proud of this. What makes this insane is that he's the one who's filming it, and he's the one who put it up. Like, that's what makes it fair game. That's what makes it game on. Shit. So you got to take that into account. Like, we're not, going to a show and secretly filming his shit. We're not some out of it fucking audience person this'll be great. It's that's shitty to do. This guy filmed this, and not only that, after he did it live, he was like, oh, this must be seen by more networks. You know what I mean? It's shit. Garbage.
I fucked 6 dudes within 24 hours when we shut down. Yeah, there were probably 2 at a time in there. So 2 rooms, 2 singles. That's the way it fucking worked out.
Oh, I mean, the whole video is 24 minutes long, and he headlined. So you're guessing that he made under $100 for the show? Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. He probably got fucking chicken wings and hepatitis C.
Fuck DoorDash, I mean Dick Dash. Drop it off, get the fuck out.
You can see in the reflection of this restaurant, though, on his left, that there's a lot of just empty tables. And, of course, his phone is on, the bar. It just looks like why? Like, why are you forcing, the people of Chancellor's Cantina must have their comedy night. Like, the show must go on. He's reactionary. That's his skill set. Yeah.
But, we're just supposed to care about everything. Fat people, stop talking about health, please. My only fucking request when it comes to fat people, I know we're not supposed to body shame people, but at the same time, if the healthiest thing you've done all day is put on a fucking mask.
Okay, a lot to break down here. Fat people, stop talking about health, okay? That's like telling gay people to stop talking about being gay. It's crazy. But again, this is a very, the example here is that this guy is the most insane manifestation of xenophobia, narcissism, myopic thinking, the creation of his own, alternative reality / echo chamber / bubble that he molds and double downs, with this fucking weird vanilla sky brainwashing of his own fucking mind. This is hard to watch, and I'm sober. Yeah, I'm sober. I'm high as fuck, but it's hard to watch a man be so out of it. It's painful, and for you to be going fat people shouldn't say that sounds pretty lit. Honestly, oh God, it's so bad, right? Yeah. And it's I don't know. Again, I'm not making fun of the jokes. Maybe he's working on some new stuff. There's a lot of untapped stuff there. The healthiest thing you've done all day is wear a mask. So the mask stuff is really strong and coming along. I just don't know if I'd film it and then save it for people to see later. Just seems like a bit of a why?
You leave me the fuck alone. I'll be impressed when you put that mask on during dinner time.
I'll be impressed when you put that mask on during dinner time. Yeah, it sounds pretty lit.
But
these are sassy comments from a gay uncle. This is not stand-up comedy. It's the reason you kill in front of people in Arizona is because they fucking are racist and hate you. And if they laugh at your crazy little, Tinkerbell shuck and jive routine, it alleviates a little bit of guilt for them. And that's the honest truth if you want to know.
We're supposed to put up with everybody right now, and it's fucking annoying.
It's like if you showed up at any of their houses, like knocked on the door and like, hey, can I hang out? Let's have dinner. They'd be like, get the fuck off my porch. And cock their shotguns.
Like Portland, you know, it's like, stop with the fucking...
Man in tight pants says, can you believe I'm gay? Yeah, it's just like, dude, we've seen, you know what I mean? This act in 2009 when Comedy Central plucked him out of obscurity. That was one thing, but, you know, now he's still peddling this fucking encyclopedia around town and everybody's got the internet.
Testing already. It's enough. Yeah, now you're just breaking shit because you're angry. And it's fucking white kids. That's the most annoying.
Yeah, that's a good point. He agrees with them, you know, about Trump and shit, so it gives them permission to be awful. That's a great point. You know, you nailed that shit.
Black lives matter, but it's all fucking white kids out there angry right now. Have you guys been to Portland? There's a lot of fucking white people as well. Yeah, it's fucking exhausting, and now they got fucking past their prime fucking moms out there getting tear gassed. Well, you know, they just made it all dramatic, you know what I mean?
And just saying the news, you know. I get why, you know, you'd want to stream a show from in front of 5 people. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Moms decided to go out there, and I'm like, these aren't like orange slices.
Yeah, Paul Lynde, which I'm pretty sure the alien on American Dad, the voice is modeled after. That's who that is, yeah.
Moms? These are fucking old mothers. They're bored. They're not out there because of rights. They're out there because they fucking ran out of shit to do.
Can you believe I did?
And I just can't take you seriously as a revolutionary if you have your mom come out to stand. You know what I mean? Like, you got your mom, you're wearing a fucking mask. Did you bring your mittens, honey?
Killing them. You know, that's true. He, you know, he is fucking killing. Thomas, we don't have time to catch you up.
But I'm supposed to act like this is a big scary movie.
This is one of the best. This is one of the best comedians of our time. So have a watch.
And then there's people that try to tell you or ask you what would happen if you got COVID. You know what I mean? Like, that's always their thing. Like, oh yeah, you learn your lesson. If you have COVID, oh, is that what would happen with me? Because if I were dying of COVID, I'd put it on fucking Facebook Live, I guarantee you. And I would just...
Like, this is the stuff that's so cringe. Because he's like, oh yeah, if I got COVID, what would happen? What would happen? If I was dying from COVID, I'd be putting it on Facebook Live, motherfucker. It's like people who are dying from this can't hold a phone, bro. Like they have a tube down their throat. You know, like this guy is so fucking dumb. This gets and like, by the way, for everybody who's bought into making this pandemic political, with the like, I'm not wearing a mask, my freedom, like all that shit. Say whatever you want, but like, don't be one of the people who's like the virus is fake. Because when you're dying, you know what I mean? Like on the bed, it's gonna be real fucking rough. Like watch these videos of people who were like in rallies against like the fake virus, and it's nuts because these guys are on the bed dying, and they're like, fuck, I should have known. It's like, yeah, it's not like a fake virus, bro. You gotta like understand that on at least a basic level.
Say the most offensive shit the whole time.
Hold on, Jesus, you can hear the bartender in the background making it. Yeah. I mean, like, why put this up? So many questions.
I'm fucking dying. Just daily, just offensive shit all fucking day long. And then when I was right about to die, when I felt it coming on, I'd say the N-word just to make the internet explode. There's the fucking closer. And the worst worst part is, you know, people would have to tell the story. Because they love doing it. You know what I mean? They love telling the story. So they have to be like, oh yeah, he ended up dying of COVID anyway. They're like, really? What happened then? Well, he went on Facebook Live. What did he say? I can't tell you. What were his last words? I really can't tell you that.
So he lives in this world where, like, you understand, like, he had a good bit there, I guess, that, like, ended with a big laugh. Like, where he even patted himself on the back, of course. Oh, fuck, I thought I was getting stung. Jesus. He patted himself on the back, and he's like, that's my new closer, right? And then he's like, had to go farther with this tag, and it did not do well. And now he's fucking fizzling. You gotta hear this. Why is everybody getting timed out? What just happened? Cool. I think it's our Nightbot moderator. Is it Nightbot? Listen to this. Listen to what he just did. He crushed with something and ruined it. I got distracted.
Or his last words, I really can't tell you that.
So they don't laugh at that as much. Okay, when he says it because of the N-word. So he thinks in his brain, I really thought I just got fucking stung by a scorpion, dude. That was crazy. I'm hot. I am really high. He thinks in his brain that we are incapable of having a conversation and getting across the concept of the N-word. He's like, they'll just be like, sorry, I don't know what happened, old man Steen. Apologies about that. But no, he thinks we can't have a conversation. Why is everybody messaging me all of a sudden? All the sud? That was weird. That was a weird fucking thing that just popped up. Somebody messaged me, but I have no idea who. Just disappeared. If you're somebody watching this show and you're messaging me live, that's fucking rude, and don't do it. He thinks we're like incapable of going, oh, I can't tell you the N-word. Like, he said the N-word. Like, he thinks we can't. He thinks he's such a bad boy and that he does shit that only he can do. It's so weird. Oh, I would say the N-word so nobody could tell the story. It's like, okay. Like, I just said it on my show. I'd be like, oh my God, did you hear about Thai Rivera? Well, first of all, he finally killed himself. Second of all, he said the N-word. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, next story. Oh, fuck, we got to run your loophole by just saying the N-word? It's what white people have been doing for 12 years and acting like we've meant to forever.
You know, trans people are still finding a way to make this about them. You know, this.
So here he's making fun of people who make things about them, which is also insane.
It's hard for me because I have a lot of trans friends, and when I say that, people always think I'm joking, but it's just the friends I hang out with aren't whiny bitches like you see online. They're just not. Those aren't everyday fucking trans people. Those are fucking online trannies that aren't doing shit for shit. They just fucking tuck their dicks and sit on their balls, and I'd be grouchy too if I could. Try not tucking to be on the internet. You don't need to put your dick back for that.
Basically, what this guy has done is become like a gay traitor. Like, when you boil it down, like, what this guy has done is put on the skin of a racist. Would anyone really give two shits if he said the N-word? That's what I'm saying. But he thinks, in his mind, he's the only one ballsy enough to be that edgy. which we all know is insane. But that's not what he's thinking. That's all I'm saying. Straight up, for real. For real, for real. Oldenstein, whatever you're doing, it's like too many emotes or whatever. Whatever you're doing that's getting you timed out, like that's some stupid rule built into the auto mod. So, you know, sorry, not sorry. Figure it out. I just gotta say, man, like the level of narcissism on him, while also being hypocritical, is like new level shit. Like it takes a while to process. Like I haven't watched this video, so like it really takes a bit to like figure out, because I don't get it. I've never seen such mediocrity really just trip over themselves. It's fucking fascinating.
Feel more feminine by like, you know, I just saw a thing right now. The reason I brought it up because a friend of mine, she's trans, and she posted this thing where it's like, you know, gay men that start.
Oh no, it's starting to do the blink thing. Blink 184.
Stop supporting trans women. Like, this is a whole article, I gotta read it. I just got to see the headline, and then I clicked on it, and I was like, this is probably gonna be too whiny for my vibe right now. But you know, that's the easy thing. Like, you know, gay men have stopped supporting trans people, and that's because trans people have gotten really annoying.
Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine calling somebody annoying? Look at this dude, man. Like, he's out of his fucking mind. Yeah, but he's pretty much an LBGT traitor. Like, that's what we're dealing with. Like, this dude says really, really racist, homophobic shit. And he can get away with it because he's not white and he's not straight. Okay? And he's clearly the bottom. So that's almost like not being a man. And I think we can all agree he barely resembles that, you know. We'll let you use the he, him, Ty, okay? We'll let you have that one for your pronouns. But barely, you know what I mean? This guy looks like the kind of guy who wears a studded belt with a giant dong on it to fuck himself. Just tucks it back right up the old, slip it past the old perineum. Am I right? Who's with me? Uptight. Uncle Ty. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking baffling, man. So yeah, he just like slams gays and slams other people, black people, so hard. And you can't really say anything because he's, you know, not white, not gay, barely a man. Patrick's loving the toothpick. It'll get you over smoking, man. You got to get with that shit. It's all about health, you know, and Ty loves it when fat people talk about health. But every one of the fucking basic whiteys, you know, in the crowd now is thinking like, oh my God, he's saying such horrible shit about gays. And Mexicans, I don't even think that shit, you know. I don't like them and don't want them in my neighborhood, bringing property values down, but I wouldn't say that, you know. They feel better about themselves. Alleviate the white guilt, gives them permission, makes them a better person. It's guilt. It's weird guilt clapping, man. And for you to take it all only contributes to your delusion. For you to stand on stage and own that applause is the equivalent of a comic pretty much doing an entire act going, give it up for the troops. You know what I mean? And you standing here, did you hear it? They didn't stop clapping the whole fucking show. I crushed. And it's like, I think the troops might have something to say about that. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you guys know this, but fags are fun. We all like partying, we like fucking strangers. Gay pride is fucking great, but don't be there after hours because it gets real fucking sketchy.
So he's like, gays are weird after dark when the sun goes down, you know? Just so like cool. I'm sure gay people love this. You know, I'm sure gay people love you on stage going like, gay people don't trust them after dark. They're rapey and they steal.
Couple bumps of tweet in their booty hole is like Mervin's open.
When you're used to taking balls clapping on yours, I bet the guilt claps are a relief. Whoa. I never thought about it when a gay man has sex with a gay man, but their balls clap together like those office, like those desk paperweights that you would get your dad, you know, for his office, like the click clacks, the tick 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 tick. That's what gay people's balls slap together like while they're banging. Jesus, I never had that picture in my mind, but you really helped solidify that. Thank you. The more you know, the more you vomit. This show must be a freeway. What do you mean? To the gay lifestyle? To the gay lifestyle? What do you mean?
Just the truth. I like that. Joking about most of this stuff, but most of it's actual fucking lies. But yeah, so I'm glad to be here because at least people are fun in this particular establishment. The gym's alright too. I'm gonna stay away.
A Newton's cradle. Jesus Christ.
Smoke weed every day.
I couldn't think of that for the life of me. We censor the show now. That's crazy that you pulled that. You know you Googled it, you fucking cheater.
Hot shit.
People though. I don't know. I mean, like, people make such a big deal of social distancing, and that part I've been doing kind of all my life. You know what I mean? I don't want a lot of people close to me, to tell you the truth. I mean, like, this has been a good excuse to tell people. I tell people in the store all the time, social distance. I don't know if you excuse me, and I repeat it the same time.
He is making the hack comic joke like, I've been socially distanced since I've been blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, you've been lied to because of your disability your whole life. Like, everyone has graded you on a curve, dude. You are not good. I need you to really focus on what I'm saying right now. You are not a great comedian, bro. Like, you'll pass, and I have no doubt you can talk for an hour. You know? Jesus Christ. All you'd have to do is read today's Facebook posts and tweets. But, dear God, enough is enough. We get it. You are gay. Let's get Tygo. How do I unpause him?
Just like you care, get the fuck away from me. You're broke, you can't afford this. That's another reason I'm not wearing a fucking mask. I paid way too much for these fucking lips.
I feel like Michaela and Ty must be friends. Who's Michaela? Michaela? I don't know Michaela. Like, people are clapping for you like people clapped for midgets in Barnum's First Circus. You know what I mean? Like, these are not genuine claps for genuine men, for genuine joy. This is garbage from a sad night and drunk people who are feeling way guiltier than they should, and clapping way harder than they should as well. And I think you'll agree.
People at home, hit my Venmo.
Did he really just plug his Venmo? Like, these dudes are poor. This dude is literally walking around talking shit about me as a comic. Can you imagine? And look, I know a lot of people talk shit about me. And I know I come on here and tell everybody I'm rich and I'm set for life. The truth, like most things, is somewhere in between. I'll tell you this, I'm not hurting, you know. I do still need your subscriptions and your donations. Everything's below on the channel if you're visiting on Twitch. If not, how about you sign up for that overdose and also subscribe to us on the old Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. Link up your accounts. Get it done. Treat it right. Get it tight. Do it night. Sad Moody's gonna go live in the middle of my shit. And by the way, I know he's the kind of fucking productive nerd who will keep this show on while he's prepping his show to go live. You know, he's just warming up his, but he has this one on in the background. He's a piece of shit. You know, that you think you can go live right now. I don't know if I'm really high or if I'm getting attacked by jellyfish and scorpions. I'd love to see the Ty and Crazy Joe podcast. Are they clapping because he's going off stage? The louder they clap, the quicker he'll get off the fucking stage. Yeah. No, but like, this is a guy who's like, can I tell you guys the truth? Like, around the world in the country, when I do shows, I never even mention the podcast on it. And I can make a living doing either one. Like, the nerve of him to be like, he's getting paid for the gig. I'm sure. Maybe he's not. You know, let's not make that assumption, I guess. But the nerve of him to be like, get my Venmo, get my Cash App. You know what I mean? This is panhandling homeless man shit. And in the meantime, he's going around shitting on people saying they're not real comics. Mind-blowing shit. Okay? Like, I don't know who you're talking about, bro. And you've been doing comedy for 30 years. And, you know, you're in a fucking cantina on you know, $2 taco night, passing around a Venmo bucket. Get bent, bro. You're out of your fucking mind with your priorities.
The bottom right lip is a little uneven. Need that fixed.
He just said something about his Botox or something, that he's going to spend your Venmo money. That's the other thing, is like, this motherfucker is poor. You know, anytime you've seen him doing a video, it's just been from some fucking dungeon, you know, basic bitch white wall shit, eating a Popeye sandwich. He's got a giant hole in his cheek because he can't afford to have the county come out and pave over it right now. Like, you know, he's just throwing every dollar he has into Botox and plastic surgery. Meanwhile, you know, gigging for $25, holding out a Cash App, hoping somebody will tap it, you know, with the Bump Me app. This guy's out of his fucking gourd. He's getting paid with a punch card and 10 orders of nachos. Yeah.
And I'd rather not have to threaten to blackmail one of my ex-boyfriends to death. What else is going on? I don't know. People have
The old what else is going on?
accused me of fucking people for money. Well, no, I used to.
Imagine him just going, oh yeah, somebody's accusing me of fucking other people of money. It's like, what? And then he's just like, and people think I'm a whore. It's like, oh my God. It's somehow more annoying than when women do this shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, guys who haven't grown out of this shit, grown up, you know, this is like teenage girl behavior. He's clearly run out of material 5 minutes into his set. No, but guys who do this kind of behavior, like, it is a disease. It is a weird, like, I guarantee he was molested or something. This is, Dr. Drew could hear this in his voice a mile away.
about gay sex anymore, sex period. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm so old, I just suck dick to push down the fucking pills.
Did anybody get that? Take that and rewind it back. I gotta hear the setup that made the people clap.
I don't do that anymore. You know, I'm not even that much about gay sex anymore, sex period. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm so old, I just suck dick to push down the fucking pills.
Oh, he doesn't even like gay sex anymore. At this point, he's so old, he only sucks dick to push down the pills. And then people clapped for longer than the joke was. So, you know, if that was my joke, I'd have to hear that and go like, all right, yeah, they're crazy for clapping that long at that. That's great. Like, I'm not, again, you know, Ty, these are clearly some of the best, you know, we're all in awe to be in your presence. Bangers.
Well, one pill in particular, not Viagra. If I'm sucking somebody's dick, somebody's getting fucked. That's playing out. I'm not just sucking dick for the love of the game. You know, on occasion, you're not completely wrong. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess we're supposed to care about a lot of stuff, and I'm trying my best, but it's not working. You know, I do try.
All right, he has grabbed the microphone. That means big clothes are coming. Okay, this is all comedian body language. I've heard, you know, I'm not one, but I've heard.
But it just doesn't fucking work, you know what I mean? Like, the techniques people use to try to get you out there, you know what I mean? They're like, don't open your mouth for black dick. And no, did you guys see this meme? Like, don't open your mouth for black dick if you're not going to open it for black issues. And yeah, if that were an actual rule, close my mouth about anything. Black people's issues, white people's issues, everybody. And then people get mad at me because I'm kind of level-headed, you know, because I'm...
So that was a weird, long way to say that he sucks any colored dick. Which, again, it's not a joke and or interesting or funny. It's like you oversharing your sexual history is not relevant, interesting, unique, entertaining, or, you know, let's say novel. You know, let's use a woke term in this pandemic era. Like, it's none of these things, man. Like, none of us are sitting around going like, wow, he's promiscuous. Who knew they could do that? It's like, okay.
I'm used to having to listen to a lot of opinions. I'm used to a lot of different kinds of people around me. And, like, I talked about performing in redneck quite a bit, which is true. And so, like, a lot of times I hang out with people that are, like, homophobic, racist, and I
mean, he talks like a 9-year-old kid. My buddy Timmy and I were going outside to like ride bikes for a while, but then like Joey said he wanted to join us. But I was like, that's not really fair, Joey. You can't come with us as well. But then I was like, Joey, if you want to come, you can. But he said he couldn't come unless we go tomorrow because he has a doctor's appointment and he had to go to school. But I was like, whatever, Joey, we can go today and then you can come tomorrow and it should be fine. And it's like, Jesus, dude. Like, imagine hanging out with that long enough to fuck it.
I feel like a lot of people are like maybe a little misinformed, and that's why these things
Yeah, it's not self-deprecating humor. It's just it's the fucking ain't I a scamp? Ain't I crazy for being a promiscuous gay guy who says what's on his mind? And it's not what you'd expect. It's like, oh yeah, the comedy cliche that we were all expecting would be the minute you opened your mouth. Like, yeah, who knew, man? And again, like, this act 10 years ago, I can imagine was real heavy, cool shit. But it is not flying anymore, dude. Like it's broken bad.
They are, in a lot of cases, people aren't necessarily that bad. And so I try to tell people, like, people level head, you know, like there was the whole punch a Nazi thing. And people got mad at me because I posted on Facebook at that time, I posted, yeah, I don't recommend anybody punch a Nazi. You know, you don't know what kind of violence that's going to bring back to you. People were mad at me. People acted like that was bad advice. But you may get away with punching a Nazi. You may be able to get away with that because Facebook Live or somebody's recording. And so you may get away with that in the moment. But they could come back to your house, find out where you live, you know, come back with a fucking pipe bomb. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Nazis aren't exactly good at letting shit go.
So, yeah, I mean, this is basic cuck, simp, Tea Party, Trump, Bush, Obama era, Patriot Act politics at their first, you know? This is so 2000 and late.
Upwards of 50 years. I don't say anything negative about Jewish people because
I'd pay extra for someone to put a dick in his mouth and shut him up. Yeah, exactly. That's the level of humor we're dealing with here. That kind of basic shit. I know that's what you were getting at, and that you didn't actually type that thinking it's funny. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, even though, you know, wink, wink.
they put me on TV a couple of times, so no complaints there. I did tell one, never mind. Well, it was a conversation I had with a friend that's Jewish, you know what I mean? And he was telling me about the atrocities Jewish people had been through and the different people that persecuted them. And I was like, well, if you guys are always the problem, could everybody be wrong?
So now he's making anti-Semitic jokes because that's really, you know, there's a lot of stuff going around about that right now. What up, Nick Cannon?
Yeah, well, you know, you can say that's going to hurt my career, but I'm performing in Chunkless right now. Nothing against Chunkless, but...
Chunkless Casino, I guess, is the name of this place. Or Cantina. You know? Like, this is really like, you know, when people say, I'm going to go out on top. Like, imagine fizzling out this great. It's so hard. And then to film it yourself and put it up yourself. So time for some edgy yeah. He says Nazis won't let shit go, yet he's been holding on to this pipe dream for 30 years. Yeah. Even Volkswagen pivoted. Come on, man.
This isn't the way I planned it. When I first decided to be a stand-up, I was like, one day I'm going to perform.
Okay, so now he's taking this premise because he made fun of the gig he is, and now so he oh, you like that? Let me back it up. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Because one day I was like, oh, I hope I get to perform in this shithole. And they laugh again a little bit. So he's like, oh, I got another laugh out of it. Cool. Like, this is basic shit comic panic mode shit, you know?
Alright, so I'm pregnant.
It's crazy because he's a guy and he's gay, though. So he could be because guys do come in his ass. I don't know what to think. I'm straight.
I gotta get the fuck out of here soon. Let me see. Yeah. No! I appreciate
one guy. No! It's like, can you imagine?
Yeah, but I've kind of run out of material. So.
You had material?
I have old shit, but I don't really want to do that. I might do a couple of things just to fill some time, but really, I'm so over all of my old material. I don't even feel like it matters now because, we have this whole fucking shutdown and I feel like not addressing that and just acting like, well, Chick-fil-A is crazy, huh? Just like, yeah, there's very few.
His normal material is like Chick-fil-A is It's like, okay. Again, like a weird dude to be telling you how it all is. You know what I mean?
Right now. Yeah, that is like one joke that people got mad at me for, which is just like
Somebody's yelling, do the old shit. Do the old shit. Yeah. People are begging for it, bro. They want it. People need it.
I am a person that I don't care. If I want a chicken sandwich, I will go to Chick-fil-A. Just because it is a good chicken sandwich,
Holy shit. So this is classic, and a lot of people won't see it, what just happened. The shoehorning that just occurred. He's like, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm out of jokes. I don't even want to do old shit. It doesn't even sound, it's not like nothing matters anymore with this pandemic. What am I gonna be up here like, ooh, so Chick-fil-A is crazy, right? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I will go to Chick-fil-A. I'll tell you that. And so then he just launches into the Chick-fil-A bit. What? You just made fun of bits and said bits aren't appropriate right now. Imagine me up here trying to do a Chick-fil-A bit in the middle of a pandemic. Anyway, Chick-fil-A. It's like, okay. I guess we're all dumb. And we're all brainwashed into Thai delusion world. I need people to cut up clips of all this stuff because we're on to the secrets.
Seems like real chicken in there. I can't verify this.
Like all of our Chick-fil-A bits were done in 2007, dude. When this first happened, you could do a resurgence of it in 2010 and 11 when the Hollywood Chick-fil-A opened and there was kind of a big comeuppance again. But that's about it. You don't get to come out in 2020 in the middle of a pandemic, tell us you're not going to do a Chick-fil-A bit, and then do a Chick-fil-A bit. That's banana nut bread. Get the fuck out of here with that. And then go around telling everybody how comedy is and just shut up if they're not funny. It's like, dude, take your own pulse. Get a goddamn mirror. Ain't nobody asking. I mean, you are the fucking Mike Ditka of the comedy world. Nobody asked, but you think we all did. Oh, people are probably wondering what my mom's like. People are probably wondering what I'm thinking. Everybody's so worried about who I'm fucking. It's like nobody next.
But it seems like it's real chicken, and so I like Chick-fil-A. And that gets you in trouble with other gay people. It gets you in trouble. Like one day.
Here we go. He's gonna make it. It seems like real chicken. He's gonna equate getting real dick with real chicken. Like watch him do that. I've never heard the joke. I don't know the bit, but here we go. It's gonna be thirsty.
A friend of mine called me and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm in line at Chick-fil-A." He was like, "Chick-fil-A." Chick-fil-A didn't support gay marriage. I was like, "Dude, your parents would just still eat at their house."
He's like, Chick-fil-A doesn't support gay marriage. And so I said, I bet your parents still eat it at their house. Because his parents don't support his gay lifestyle. So that got a mic drop from the audience. Like we're all like, oh, okay.
Chicken sandwich never called me a faggot before.
Chicken sandwich never called me a faggot before. Wow. So yeah, this is all real, very, very cringe, very, very dated stuff. And I get it now. I know why you're being quiet now. Holy shit. Like, what are you going to do to defend yourself? This is all bad. This is all bad. And you know that all this laughter, all this applause, you have to grade on a 40% curve minimum. You know, this isn't you. You don't get the shit for this. So dial it back. Guaranteed the sandwich would, if it could. How drunk are these people to think this is actually funny? Right. Like, he's retarded. People are clapping because the little gay, basically they're seeing the monkey from The Hangover 2. But this time he's not stealing cigarettes. He's on stage and he thinks he's a comic. So come gather around, everybody. You may not have any friends who look like him. You get to satisfy so much of your white guilt in one go when you become a fan of Thai Rivera. Look at it. You get a tiny, tiny, tiny boy. Okay? So it's like you're having a kid. You get a Mexican. Okay? So you, even though you're voting for Trump and you want the kids locked in cages at the border, you know one now, and that feels right. Okay? He's got tattoos under his eyes, okay? So not only is he awful at making important life decisions when faced with them, not once, but twice, okay? But he looks like he's been to prison, and now he's out, which means he's rehabilitated, and you're hanging out with him. So that means you get it, okay? And you're woke, and you're kind of helping his career get back on track. That's three things, right? We got the kid, okay? We got the Mexican. We got the ex-con. Okay, now he's a comedian, so he's kind of a celebrity, so that's cool. You know a celebrity. Wow, that's pretty neat. What? He's gay. Well, you don't know any gay people, definitely not at your work or your church or your house. And if one of your kids, why I oughta. You know what I mean? But here one is, and you're hanging out with him in the same room, and you're not catching anything. Speaking of catching anything, he's not wearing a mask. He said masks were dumb. I hate wearing masks. They're uncomfortable. Fuck. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck masks. Fuck a virus. Clap, 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 clap. He's gay. He's tiny. He's like a kid. He's an ex-con. He's Mexican. He's a comedian. He's a celebrity. I'm cool. We're all hanging out. We don't like masks. He's gay. He's making fun of gays. Gays make me uncomfortable. He's making fun of trans people. He doesn't get along. This is all fucking great. Now it's like, oh my God. Imagine all that hype, and he hasn't even said anything yet. You know what I mean? Like, of course he's getting applause. Like, imagine not clapping for those things. What do you hate, kids? What do you think? Cons shouldn't get a second chance if they've been out? Tattooed their face up, we shouldn't judge. You know, this guy's got neck tattoos. He looks like goddamn Leatherface. He looks Asian, so you get that. Yeah. He's Mexican and looks Asian. That's crazy. We are in dire straits. Does anybody else think the video is lagging behind the audio? Or does it look okay to you? Does it matter? Well, there's also the effect that you'll sync it up in your head. You'll make it look right. If it's right, it's fine. I may just be high, and I'm lagging. They do not send you to prison for telling bad jokes and being gay. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Really fucking gay right now. Like, that's what people don't get. It's like, sometimes it's not that I'm against your cause or whatever. I'm just trying to get to my fucking day. You know, I just got...
Like, this is, again, like, listen to the fucking dumb on him. He's literally like, man, when I tell people I'm gay, they don't get it. And it's like, dude, I'm not trying to change you. I don't care about what you do. I'm just gay. And it's like, in 2009, do you understand now? Like, in 2009, this was riveting, edgy shit. And he hasn't started doing new material or changed his thinking since then. He's never come up with a new idea. He probably voted for Bush. You know what I mean? He probably voted for Bush. and doesn't know how to like shift out. He probably voted for fucking John Kerry. You know, this guy's a fucking loser. He's a Republican loser. He doesn't know how to change his thinking. So now he's just a fucking Trump guy. Like, he's just an idiot. Like, I voted for Bush. 100% true. I voted for Bush. You know, I would never vote for Trump. It just bananas, man. People don't understand why I'm gay. It's like, what? Everyone and their best friend is gay now. It's the most popular thing next to a labradoodle. Like, Jesus Christ. It's almost like wanted in a kid now if you're adopting. Has he lisped at all yet? Because I'd love to.
Like fucking when I mention people protesting, like it's cool if you want to protest, but don't do it on busy streets. Because that
it's like a real life Mexican Mr. Garrison. Yeah, you can't. People always ask me if I'm gay. It's like, no, they don't. Nobody asks you.
Now, I got places to fucking be. I get it. You have the luxury of making a fucking sign and walking around aimlessly for hours, but it's when we gotta shut this shit down. And if I'm complaining about it, that means it happened after 6 p.m. This is way too late. You have your protest between 9 and 5. Great. Perfect protest hours. And I know some people are like, I work for a regular job, that's fucking me over. I already said at the beginning, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't spend my days thinking about other fucking people. I just don't. Ask any one of my ex-boyfriends, I'll tell you.
I don't spend my days thinking about any other people. Just ask. I don't. Just ask. Ask around. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. I don't care. My jokes don't go over. I don't care. Everybody, I don't care. He does not care.
Oh, man. Thank you for the subscribe, Slow 420. That means so much to me. And if you're sitting in there and haven't subscribed yet, pull the trigger. Be like Slow 420.
I'm happy go lucky.
People call me Papa Pucky.
I don't care.
Everybody, come on now. He doesn't care.
I don't care. Look out.
Yeah. Brutal stuff to watch, Ty. Hard to watch.
I don't care about one fucking person. One person and one small dog.
Like, it's rolling laughter from him just repeating, I don't care about anybody. I don't care about one person. Like recurring, rolling laughter. It's so fucking crazy. Good to see you back. How dare you see my back? I don't have a camera.
Yeah, Bijou. I got a little chihuahua. She's very cute, but she's an asshole just like me.
Join the overdose if you're really glad to see me back. I don't make shit from Twitch, okay? You know, Twitch is fun, but get me where it gets it.
She is. That little dog was like an asshole. She was gonna come running when I get home. She hangs out upstairs in the bedroom and she hears me come home. And she just sits there. You don't even hear her move. I mean, like sometimes I have to go up and check on her just to make sure.
You got a cat.
Did she get out? Like, how did she get out? I've been gone.
Yeah, this is brutal stuff, bro. Make sure you tape it and put it up and then promote it on Twitter and shit. Imagine plugging this tape. If a booker saw this, they'd just burn your contact info.
I go upstairs and she's just chilling like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's mine. That's fucking dog. Which that, I was giving shit about getting my dog even, you know? Because when I got my dog, I was living in LA, but I was spending a lot of time in Phoenix because I was engaged for a while. But I say engaged because that was kind of...
He's one of these guys, like, even now, I guess Phoenix has always had, like, a rolling, you know, menagerie of, like, 4 or 5 comedy clubs. And he's one of these guys, like, wherever he lives, now it's Vegas, it was LA, kind of like me. But I move around because I can live anywhere and work anywhere. Like, I don't need to go to the fucking cantina down the street like Thai and make $20 and a rice and bean burrito. I sit in my studio and slow 420 throws me little bones, you know. People throw a donation, they get a little overdose. That's how it works. This guy, you know, he's running around town like a fucking cabbie. Only cabbies make more money and have more gigs. Like, imagine, like people like, you haven't gone out and done any shows during this. Is like I need $200. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? But Ty does. Ty's got a car to fix. The AC is out. You know, hopes and dreams, thoughts and prayers, Ty. I really hope it fucking comes together. But the nerve on you to talk about anybody. He goes back and forth between Phoenix and whatever city he lives in because he just, you know, every 4 weeks, you know, these clubs will work you. They'll throw you fucking $600 to do 13 shows in Vegas. And they'll work you every 4 weeks. And you go up there to these tourists, you know, they're from Minnesota. They're from Kansas. They're from Arkansas. You go up there with your little gay shtick and do your hack material that you've done for fucking 14 years. Ugh, God. You know what made me really sick? When Butch Bradley commented on your bullshit post. So this guy, everybody remembers Butch Bradley. And Butch and I have had a problem. But Butch and I, you know, one thing I'll never say about Butch, you know, Butch is funny. And Butch is quick. You know, not as good as me. We all know. No. Butch is a funny guy. And when Ty posted his fake bullshit, like, I'm quitting comedy in 1 year. Comedy doesn't deserve me. Butch is on his fucking thing like, don't do it, bro. Say it ain't so, dude. We need your voice, bro. It's just like, what are you talking about? Like, how the problem is, like, I don't like these dudes who wander around. Like, I don't purposefully go up to comics and say, hey, you're shit. Really hated your set. Now, Thai Rivera is the kind of guy who does that. But not me. I'll just shut the fuck up about it. I don't feel the need to go up and lie to you and say, hey, great set, when it wasn't. Hey, good set. I don't walk up and go, hey, that was shit, man. You'll get him next time. If anything, sometimes I'll joke around with you. I'll go up and be like, well, man, get him next time. Like, but tongue in cheek. You know what I mean? So I don't really get the whole, like, fake compliment thing. But it's like, Butch is funny, and for Butch to go on Ty's thread and, like, suck his dick and be like, come on, man, don't quit. It's like, this guy, like, just because you both work in the same fucking city and probably even work together is not an excuse for you to eat his ass live. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy, dude. Let's be honest. I mean, we just watched a set that he thought was worthy enough to post, Butch. You know what I mean? You're going to defend this shit? Get the fuck out of here. I don't like it. I don't like that shit. It's fucking weird. I swear to God, half of you posted I'm quitting comedy. I wouldn't fucking post on your shit. Maybe a laughing emoji. That's about it, man. Like, fuck. You're out of your mind. But he thinks everybody gives a shit. That's the difference.
I fucked over on that in the way that, like, gay marriage, you know what I mean? Like, that became legal in all 50 states while I was engaged. So everybody's calling me, congratulating me, all my straight friends, not realizing the only reason that I got engaged was because I thought gay marriage wasn't going to be a fucking option. I just thought this would be fun, you know? I
Why not?
And then marriage became an actual option, and I was like, I need a way out of it. Gotta think fast. But yeah, so why?
There is no way. Like, what did you have Chappelle come out before and tell them they were filming a special? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's almost insulting how fake it is. Like, enough, dude. Like, if they were laughing that hard at me, I'd be like, dial it back. You're insane. Any comedian knows, like, the one show you do where it's like there'll be one lady who just can't help it. She's cackling like full speed, and it makes it weird because it's like nobody else is laughing that hard. Well, imagine everyone doing that. Like you hear guys winding up their breath to like, it's like, oh my God. Like you have a wife and kids, you get laid with that fake ass shit laugh.
One day, I was on my way. The way that it happened, the way I ended up getting my dog was the guy that wanted a dog.
Now we're hearing how he got his dog. Like anybody gives a shit. And by the way, that's abuse. Give that dog up. Hashtag free Ty's dog.
And one day we were on our way home from a softball game. He played softball because apparently he wanted to live like a lesbian. And so we're on our way home from the softball game, and I end up seeing a sign that says puppies for sale. I was like, cool, there's puppies for sale right there. If they're cute, we're going to buy one. That's going to be the end of it. And so we get across the street, and the first one the guy pulled out, really cute, fit in the palm of my hand. I was like, she's cute, how much is she? And the guy was like, $50. I gave him $50. That was my dog. Then people started asking me stupid questions like, are you sure?
We're just hearing the printers in the background printing out everybody's checks. But Ty had to go do this gig. You know, it was important to blow off Dr. Fauci's advice.
Full Chihuahua.
Did you hear that guy? Like, do you hear that guy? I don't know who that is. Please tell me it's a comic. Because I don't want you anywhere near me, bro. Whoever that is, winding up like that, like I can't. You're a basic.
Yeah, for $50, I'm not sure she's full dog. Exactly, and then stupid question like, did you see the parents? I told you I bought her out of a box. It's not like they have the whole dog family lined up next to it.
Sounds like Ansel. No way. No fucking way. He was on the poster.
I get back to LA and people are giving me a hard time there. They're like, you.
If somebody find the poster on his social media, it's like chanceless. Is there one of the mods? Who's a mod who can post links in the chat? Who do we got? Nobody. Everybody's just fucking tipped out. It's auto mod just banning everybody in sight. Fucking nightmares. We're almost wrapped.
About a rescue, and I was like, I did rescue her from the Mexican that had her in that box.
Guys, give it for Thai Rivera! Hashtag all cocks matter.
Yeah, I wish we could find out who that was. Oh, hashtag all dicks matter. 10-4, good buddy. Fuck yeah, buddy. Ba-boom, boom, boom. Well, I think we've all learned a lot tonight. Not all creeps are on Twitch, number one. Number two, not all ties matter. These are the ties that bind, and that don't impress me much. That's where we're at. Look, it's been a calmer night. I'm glad I took a little time before I went over this stuff because I was just going to make me very angry. He's so far beyond broken. It's insane. Yeah, and again, keep the secrets coming in. You just need to email secrets at nobodylikesonions.com. We would love to have you. Join the overdose. Join the elite few who march each and every day to their bank accounts, ask their parents for more allowance, and join the overdose. Every day the army gets stronger, and we march towards the sun. We've got all new merch in the NLO store, nobodylikesonions.com/store. We've got new hats. We've got new shirts. You know, you can look. There's something for everybody. Is it winter where you are? Great. We've got a long sleeve onions shirt with a Rick's limited edition emblazonment down the sleeve. We've got a Rick's employee t-shirt. It's the same one they wear at every Rick's location throughout the Vegas area. We've got hats, including the very Rick's hat that I'm wearing now. Think it looks fresh? What is Rick's all about? Well, Rick's is the owner of the show, a restaurant, Rick's Wings and Rings, 18 Las Vegas locations. We'll be out at the Henderson location this weekend signing merch. Don't forget, it is Bring Your Own Ranch night at Rick's every Saturday. You bring your own ranch, dip it in, wiggle it about. People in the chat will explain to you what Rick's is. It's a really complicated thing. Don't bring up Rick's ex-wife. He does get weird about it when you do that. Is it a strip club? No. Rick's is a family. It's a wholesome family place. They have their first socially distant carnival with the Ranch Rapids, the all-dressing amusement park. One kid at a time on the old Splash Mountain. Okay, I don't know what's happening anymore. I am delusional. I have had a lot of drugs. Thank you so much for watching. We need Rick's cloth masks. We will look at adding that to the store. But until then, support the store with the current orders. Head on over there. If you are an Overdose member, $10 a month, you go to the store, logged into the website, you'll get 15% off store-wide all the time. Every item. You're gonna like it. I liked his old all-black hat. Great news. Overdose members, there will be a new Overdose-only Elite Edition hat. You will have to be an Overdose member for 3 months before you can buy it. And it will be all black, everything, including on the side, you can have your own name or nickname. So it'll be great. You can put like Super Cuck, and it'll have the logo. Details on that coming sooner than you can know. Remember, shipping costs are less in this store than they've ever been in any store, even with higher shipping rates than we've ever had, because that's how time works. We also have fulfillment centers around the globe, including Europe, Mexico, Australia, and the U.S. and Canada. And that means shit'll get to you fast. It's actually getting to people in Europe and Australia faster than the U.S. because shit in the U.S. is backed up. But if you're into it, it's quality shit. Check it out. I don't give a fuck. What do I give a fuck? Dress how you want to dress. Be your own person. I'm not the boss of you, and you sure ain't the boss of me. Follow us on Twitch. Get all the stuff. We've got an Instagram, NL Onions. We've got the all-new website with information about your favorite hosts. You can go to every show, click on the host bios, see what other shows the hosts have been on. It's all great. You're going to love the way you look. Come on by the Onions. Team up with us. We'd love to have you in the club. Join the OD. Steal your mom's wallet. Buy some Twitch credits. And get in where you fit in. That's just how we roll, baby cakes.
faggot, and go, I'm gonna do this to you, Joe, I'm gonna do that to you, Joe, you little fucking coward chicken shit motherfuckers. Sucking cock. Don't get AIDS. These are homosexuals, deviants that play with little boys and little girls.
That's true. All our sweatshops are running at full capacity. This is Crazy Joe signing off.
Most talented man on the face of the planet. Yeah, boy. I need to know if you're a douchebag, scumbag, asswipe, taking up the ass. I'm gonna stick my cock down your fucking throat. I'm scared. Black people are gonna beat me up. Fuck your mother and fuck your sister. Bend over and fuck each other, faggot. As a matter of fact, you can all go fuck yourselves and die of fucking AIDS. Holy shit. You got a cock in your mouth. What's going on here? You give it to Cecilia?